Hey loves, welcome back to another tutorial. So this is the sewing part of this tutorial, guys. So if you have not seen the cutting part, that is the drafting part of this tutorial, please kindly check on the channel and you get to see it. So my name is Jenny. So if this is what you want to learn, how to sew the patterns together that we cut out in our last tutorial, please stick around by clicking on the subscribe button, like and share this video, and also turn on your notification bell so that you get to know each time I post a new video. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmate. So in our previous video we drafted this pattern and we cut it out on our fabric and also added our stitching allowance. So now I've gone ahead to cut out the lining for the front. Okay, so this is the lining for the front, and like I said earlier that the lining is going to be shorter than that of the main fabric, and this is what we have here. We have it right here. Even at the back pattern you can see the lining is shorter than that of the main fabric. So let's keep the back aside and work on the front piece. So for the front piece, guys, go ahead and place your lining like so, from the right side facing like this. Then you are going to pull the lining down to the bottom part. Make sure the lining and the main fabric are lined properly at the bottom part, then stitch it up. Okay, then coming to the back also, so you can see that the lining is shorter now. So go ahead and pull that lining down to the bottom and stitch it down. Okay, so after stitching it down at the bottom, you can see what we have. Now at the top, you can see that the lining is now short at the top. Okay, it's shorter than the main fabric at the top. So what you do now is to pull the lining again up to the top part like this. So when you pull it, you can see a fold at the bottom part. You can see that there is a fold of the main fabric at the hem area of the back like this. You can see that folded part. So that is what we wanted to achieve earlier. Okay, so we are going to just stitch up the side, then stitch up the neck area like so. So this part is going to be left open, the shoulder area left open, and the armhole area should be left open. So guys, also for the front, I went ahead to stitch it up at the bottom part like so. So pull the lining up to the top parts, then you can see the folded part again at the hem area. So that is what we want to achieve. So after having that fold that at the hem area, go ahead and stitch up the side, stitch up this curvy part up to this point, then the shoulder should be left open and the armhole area. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch it up. You can see that folded part at the right side of the fabric like this. So that is it. Then you can see the curvy part. You can see how it's looking so neat, even the inside. Okay, you can see that the shoulder is left open for the two piece of the front. You can see coming to the back, guys, you can see the bottom part also is folded up properly. So, and also the neck area, guys, I've stitched it up, but the shoulders are left open. Okay, the next thing to do now is to place the front piece on the back piece like so. Then I'm going to just make sure I align the neck points. You can see that point, make sure they align properly. Okay, then I'm going to turn this with the lining of the front to give me a neat finishing. So this is how I attach my shoulder. So go ahead and attach your shoulders the way you know how to do that best. Okay, so this is what I do. I'm going to turn it with the lining of the front like so, then to give me a neat finishing. So guys, after stitching it up, this is what the shoulder is looking like. You can see how beautiful it's looking at the right side of the fabric. Okay, so this is it, guys. You can see how beautiful it's looking already. So it's time for us to stitch up the side. Now take a look at the inside of the shoulder. You can see how neat it's also looking like at the inside. So this is what you should also have, okay? So I'm going to just align the front piece properly on the back like this, right side facing each other at this time now. So I'm going to just match up everything to be at the right side, okay? So the next thing to do after arranging it properly, go ahead and place your bust measurement right there, okay? So this is what I do. Divide your bust by 2, then measure what you have left there and share it equally at the both side, okay? So don't forget that this is not supposed to be tight on you, so I'm going to add ½ inch to my bust measurement, okay? So instead of 18 inches I added ½ inch, which is 18.5 now. So on the waist area also, I'm going to place my waist measurement by 2 right there, add ½ inch, then connect it like this from the bust area to the waist area, and I'm going to stitch it up. So guys, after stitching it up guys, this is what we have. You can see how beautiful this Bolero jacket came out. You can see guys, so it's time for us to actually trim off the armhole so that we can add our sleeve. So guys, now I'm going to just turn this to the inside and I will arrange it properly to trim off the armhole, okay? So what you are going to do now, place your tape at the shoulder area, then you are going to mark your armhole length like this. So mine is 8 inches. Remember we added ½ inch while we were drafting this, so making 8.5 for me. Then I'm going to go in by ½ inch, not from the lining of the shoulder, okay? From the main fabric, go in by ½ inch at the shoulder area. I'm also going to do that to this other armhole part. So what you are going to do is to go down by your armhole length, okay? Then you're going to go in by ½ inch from the main fabric, not the lining. So I'm going to just cut out this excess lining at this part. So after doing that guys, I'm going to mark out my armhole length like this. So just mark out your armhole curve like this. You can see what I'm doing. Just mark out your armhole curve. You can see me doing it with my free hand. So after doing that guys, go ahead and cut it out. So when you're cutting this, please make sure you take it easy so that you don't just cut it anyhow and get the armhole part damaged, okay? So after cutting it guys, this is what we have. Now I'm going to cross check to see if the shoulders are the same, and they are actually the same 5 inch at both sides of the shoulder, okay? So that is what we should have. So after that, go ahead and attach any sleeve of your choice. So I've gone ahead to attach my sleeve, and this kind of sleeve I attached is called a trumpet sleeve. So if you don't know how to cut a trumpet sleeve, I have it right on the channel. Just go ahead and watch that video and learn a lot. It's the easiest and fastest way of achieving a trumpet sleeve, okay? So a trumpet sleeve is actually different from a bell sleeve. So this is a trumpet sleeve. So you can see the Bolero jacket right there. You can see the inside looking all clean and neat. I really love this jacket, okay? I've always wanted to have this kind of jacket, this Bolero jacket, because I have a lot of dresses that will go alongside with it, but I'm glad I have it now. So if this tutorial is helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and also turn on your notification bell. Bye.